Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 blind playthrough. And this is, I almost said episode 2, it's actually more like episode 18. And last time we got to the first boss and hit more or less a brick wall. Because this boss has become super tanky. And Jebel fell and died in our last attempt, and hopefully with Miriam, Alfred and Sangetsu, hopefully we can take him down the rest of the way. And from how this is starting, I'm not feeling super confident, I must say. As I said in the previous episode, it's been a while since I recorded episode 2 and I'm not used to these controls. As I said, I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight over the last week, and going from those super responsive, quick, tight controls to this, I'm not saying that these controls are bad, they are just super heavy compared to that game. Because the character you play in that game is a super nimble little ninja knight bug insect thingy. And maneuvering these guys in comparison is like comparing a Lamborghini to a tank. But we're doing well this time. Oh shit, Alfred is really low. And so is Miriam. Okay, Sangetsu, my hope lies with you. And if I can avoid stupid mistakes, I should be able to do this. We are getting close. There, so far so good. Just 1/4 of his health left. And I'm thinking about just tanking through the hit. Nope. I glanced down at the boss's life bar and saw my damage output, and tanking through hits is not an option. He is way too tanky. Damn. Yeah, next time he'll go down. Just need to avoid the alien blaster thingy. I'm even gonna just tuck my balls and just... Come on. There we go. 2 more hits was all it took. Shit. Don't tell me he has a desperation attack. Did I survive? I survived. How the hell did I survive? I don't care how I survived. The important thing is that I did. Alright, let's go into level 2 then. Stage 2, the Blue Rose. No, she cannot hit up. Well, that was lucky. That was not so lucky. But something we need to discuss while we are here. Finally, Microsoft and Sony have announced the release dates and price of their new consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. And the big versions are both gonna clock in at $499. And the sad part about living in Sweden is that we have such high taxes on chemicals and stuff like that. So they're gonna cost 6,000 crowns, Swedish crowns, which is like $600. Not super pleased about that, but guess that's the way the game plays. But it's those consoles, I will not be buying them on release. I think, actually, even not counting our Swedish chemical taxes on plastic and probably lithium batteries and stuff like that, I think that $6,000 or $600 as it will cost here, or $500 is a bit on the steep side when it comes to a new console. I think the PlayStation 4, when it came out, it cost 4,000 Swedish crowns, which is $399. And I thought that was a decent price. Didn't feel overpriced and you can live with it. But the problem when you buy a game or a console on release is I bought my PlayStation 4 the day it was released. I turned 30 like a month and a half before, and it sat in a box for months. Apparently that swamp was poisonous. Good to know, good to know. Because there weren't any games to play, and Sony have said that they will have some kind of PlayStation Plus pack with like 15 PlayStation 4 games or something that will be playable on the PlayStation 5 at the start, which is still poisonous, that swamp. I'm just gonna kill my characters. Yes, that is a good thing that they released that PlayStation Plus pack. Very kind of them. But the thing is, only problem I have with that is, who buys a new console, pays $500, or if you're living here, pays $600 to play games that were released for the previous console? I don't want to do that. I buy a new console to play new games. And it's nice that it will have, I think, at least some backwards compatibility. Bit unsure if it's gonna have complete compatibility with PlayStation 4 games, and also some titles I think you will be able to download like a PS5 version of games you've bought on PS4. I'm guessing games like The Last of Us 2 and maybe Cyberpunk 2077, if you for some reason have bought it on PlayStation 4 and won't buy it on new console, which is a nice thing. Absolutely. And I'm hoping that this new console generation also will be, how should I put this, a true new generation. Because I think that the PlayStation 4, Xbox One has been like half a generation. And what I mean by that is, this is also something I've talked about at great length, and if you think I'm repetitive, I apologize. But for any new viewers, that this generation has been defined by rewords. It has been reboots, remakes, remasters, and in some cases replay, because retro has seen a big upswing, it seems. But all big studios, I kind of feel like they're just putting out the same things over and over again. And I actually read a really great article about that recently, that the writer thought that we as gamers can change this. Because there is no reason for a studio to innovate if people continue to buy the old stuff. And I can understand that developers want to play it safe. Because nowadays games cost so much money, they take so much time, and it employs so many people that when you release a game you want to be sure to make your money back. Because a lot of people will get affected and worst case suffer if your game doesn't sell. But oh shit, not those ninja dudes. But I have such a big fuck you. I have such a genuine, what should we say, passion. Sounds a bit I can't find the word I'm looking for. Not self-righteous, but you know what I mean. So I don't want to play Assassin's Creed number 752. Rockstar Games will re-release GTA 5 on the new console generations. And this is a game that was originally released 2 generations ago. It came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 the first time. Then it was re-released on the current generation, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And now they're gonna release it yet again on PlayStation 5. And I'm thinking, as I said, I can understand because it's easy money for them. Because all they need to do is like kick up the graphics a little bit, do a quick port, and cash in on the game again. But I would rather see that they release GTA 6, which is probably currently in the works. But yeah, it feels a bit cheap to jump down into a death pit. I'm actually gonna shut up for a few seconds, try to maybe focus a bit, hopefully, I don't know, make some progress. Could be fun, because I hope that you do find my ranting somewhat enjoyable, but you're not here just to hear me rant. You probably want to see me beat the game as well, and that was stupid. I could have used that for Sangetsu, but Miriam seems to be able to punish. Oh, Sangetsu wasn't as low on health as I thought, so give that to Miriam. Yes. Hopefully there is a checkpoint soon. Ah, Miriam can slide. I had forgotten about that. That was kind of disgusting. Can't remember what was the boss on the second level. It was not the train. But I'm guessing we're getting close to it. And now, playing as these old characters, Jebel and Alfred and Miriam, really makes me appreciate the new characters. Hachi and Robert, and I can't remember her name. I've been sitting here trying to remember what she was called, and I can't figure it out. Ah, is this the butterfly lady? It's the butterfly lady. Hello, butterfly lady. And Jebel could have been great to have in here. But maybe we can... Oh yes. I just remembered that Jebel's sub-weapon, this whatever Morningstar-esque thing that is a beast of a weapon. First try. How smooth was that? Streamlined. Beautiful. Much easier than the first boss. I'm definitely keeping that sub-weapon. It is brutally powerful. What the hell? Okay. Stage 3, one with alchemy. Okay. I remember in episode 2, like it was Robert's time to shine when he got to this level. So could this be Alfred's level? By the way, just so you know, as this is technically my third playthrough of this game, I'm gonna try to go through it as streamlined as possible. Because I'm guessing, since this episode is called EX, I suspect that we are not so lucky that this is the last episode. There is probably, I bet you there is at least one, probably 2 episodes left after this. And when I started playing this, I had never expected for it to go on as long as it has. Because, you know, my blind playthrough of Curse of the Moon 1, or it's just called Curse of the Moon, that was 8 episodes, maybe even 7, I can't remember, and done. And this has just become... oh shit. I played as Jebel. I could have flown. Either way. This now is as long or as many episodes as my guide for... I just committed suicide. As my guide for Sekiro. Because Sekiro became a guide stretching over 18 episodes. So we are at Sekiro levels, so to speak. And we're still going strong. It's almost time to wrap up this episode. Just gonna see if there is, maybe, I'm hoping, praying that there would be a checkpoint, but there is no checkpoint, so we are gonna struggle on and avoid the frogs. Doing a semi-decent job. Things are getting really stressful and the current changed. There we go. Now there will be a yes, there is a checkpoint. Thank you. Then we will end the episode here. A little bit short, but either way. But I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.